Christmas. Today we are going to do a little bit of a Christmas vlog, and we just finished taking our Christmas photo with hats on all the dogs. It was pretty hard to do. So before we open our presents, we are going to make some pancakes, because when I was growing up we always had to be like fully dressed and have had breakfast, all of us as a family, before we could open presents. Obviously it's a little different with dogs. I mean, they don't know any better, but I don't know, I still like that kind of tradition instead of just ripping through presents, just making sure everyone looks all pretty and everyone's ready to go. So we're gonna have, they already had their breakfast, but we're gonna make some pancakes and then have presents after. Yay! Beautiful. I haven't made pancakes in like years and years, since when I was a kid, so that looks pretty nice. And I ended up putting a second one on just to make it go a little bit faster, and I wanted to show you how this thing works. So you just kind of squeeze it in a pile and it just sorts itself out. Beautiful. This is actually really cool. I'm glad I have it for pancakes. Then it comes with a little stand that you put it in. Pancakes! Now we need like a griddle so we can do like at least 4 at a time, but that's okay. We have a warming drawer, so once they come out we're gonna put them in the drawer to keep them warm. And how are our berries coming up? Ooh. Probably do a little more. So now we're sitting down for breakfast, and I have my pancakes with some strawberry compote and whipped cream, and then this one is just pure melted chocolate, leftover melted chocolate and whipped cream. And then I have my eggnog coffee with extra eggnog. And what does Chad have on his? Oh, you're not gonna, what are you gonna put on yours?
I don't know yet.
So many choices. That's the one I whipped up for the pumpkin pie, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Mom. What are you gonna put? Dun, dun, dun.
Too much pressure.
So we're gonna start with the dog's presents, or dog's stockings first. Yes, you know this is for you. So now it makes me think Chloe is the one who opened this present. We have our nice fire going. This is for you, everyone. I think there's some edible things in there, that's fine. Okay, Molly goes first. Open it, Molly. Take it, Molly.
Is that Chloe's present there?
Hopefully.
Well, look at it.
Whose present is this, Chloe? This is yours. Oh, God.
Well, it looks like treats. It looks like she's getting into it.
Oh, you opened it. She's like, mine. There's a whole bunch of treats. This is from Santa, which I think is Chad's mom. Okay, you just had one. Trixie, you can have one of Chloe's.
That's Chloe's, though.
Molly, everyone's gonna be sharing.
That's.
Oh wait, since it's yours, you can have it.
That's Chloe's. They all have their own.
Look, what's this? This is to Trixie and Chloe from Molly. That's your present, Molly. Yes, this is from your sister. No. I gotta take the wrapping off of it first. Sorry, Molly. So now we're gonna open our presents. So my first present that I opened was my best one, I think. So there's little, Chad says best one. They're diamond and gold or white gold earrings, because I lost the ones that he got me for my birthday 1.5 years ago, which I did tell him. Some things I'd keep a secret, but those ones I would wear every day, and then all of a sudden I wasn't wearing them. So They're so pretty. So we actually looked together trying to find, like, we went to the store where we got it from and they don't make, like, they were hearts that looked like this, but they were a little dangly. So he said this was the closest thing he could find, but they're so pretty. Oh, I can't wait to wear them. Now I have my snowflake earrings, but so pretty. And he's so sneaky. He put like this little box, he put it in this big box. So it made me think, like, I don't know. He has a whole bunch of big boxes for me, so I don't know if it's all like this sneakiness. It's an ice cream maker. Oh, how cool is that? At first I opened it and I saw like this and I was like squeezing it. I'm like, oh, it's probably like a slow cooker. And then I will rip the rest of it. I'm like, oh, ice cream maker! Oh my goodness.
Slow cooker would be the worst thing.
Not
vegetarian.
Exactly.
There's nothing that a vegetarian
Exactly. That's why I've been like, oh, thanks. But and it says you can make it in 20 minutes or less. I thought ice cream takes like hours. Oh, this is awesome. That was a really high-pitched voice, but that's okay. What do you need? Oh, you need heavy cream, so I guess it's not the healthiest.
No, that's not.
We do have, oh, we have whipping cream. Is that the same kind of?
No, it's not.
Oh. S'mores ice cream?
But you can make sherbet too, and you can
Sorbet.
Make whatever, and you can make.
Oh yeah, frozen yogurt. Although it says, Chad says, people say it's hard to make frozen yogurt. Oh, okay, here we go. Dark chocolate sorbet. Raspberry sorbet, ice cream sandwich cookies.
I like sorbet better.
I like sorbet too. How do we make sorbet? Water, sugar, salt, cocoa powder, it's chocolate, and vanilla extract. What? Oh, and then you have to cover and refrigerate for 2 to 3 hours.
Well, maybe sorbet's harder.
Chloe, what are you doing? She got this. Actually, Molly got this, but its hands are supposed to look like... Oh, she got both thumbs out. Chloe!
You're already destroying it?
That's why she likes it so much.
Take it away from her.
Right, you don't get to have it, Daddy gets it. And look at this, we still have a couple more. Instant snow! Totally making that later today. And he got me all of the new colors from the Del Sol changing line, color changing line in the sun. Solar color. Anyways, my favorite two are these ones. Ooh. No, and I got popcorn made because I wanted to. It's so exciting, but this is so cool. We are definitely making this today. Chocolate sauce. Oh, yeah. How much does, or how long does regular ice cream take? Strawberry ice cream. Oh. What do they mean it makes in 20 minutes? It said cover, even ice cream, cover and refrigerate 1 to 2 hours or overnight. That's okay. There's probably, ooh, peanut butter ice cream. They probably have like one thing in here that makes in 20 minutes and they can slap it on the box. But it's still really cool. I just can't have it now. 20 minutes.
Takes 20 minutes of work.
Oh, that's probably it. Oh, you have to mix everything and then cover, refrigerate 1 to 2 hours or overnight and then put it in your ice cream maker. So it has to freeze everything first and then this makes it all like creamy. Sneaky. I've never had a
I think there's different things.
Fresh mint with chocolate cookies. You can make cookies in here? Guess so. Oh, so exciting! Look how pretty it is. And look at that. That one is like mint chocolate chip. So we have 2 more presents. One for me, one for Chad to open. And I left Chad's best one to the last. Yes. Oh my god, what are these guys? It's the, oh, I have the French size on me. The Tefal fries maker where they say you only have to have like 2 tablespoons of fries to make like a whole big batch. How do you wrap?
It's only 1 teaspoon.
Oh, 1 teaspoon.
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon. 3 pounds of crispy French fries and 1 teaspoonful of oil. How does that work though? How does that make it?
I don't know. That's what you want. It was healthy French fries.
I do want that actually. Do we have potatoes?
Yeah.
We do. Yes, we're having fries and ice cream today. I actually do really want to try this one too. That's cool. I did. I wanted this like, well, about 6 months ago, and then I got over it. But I still secretly kind of wanted it. So now we're just relaxing after a Christmas morning, and I have Chloe on my lap, and then Tripsy lying beside me, and then Molly on her chair over there. Chloe always gets so jealous. She saw that Tripsy's sitting beside me and then she like came over to me, tried to squeeze between me and Tripsy, and then when she couldn't, then she's like, fine, I'll sit on your lap. So I'm looking at this book. He ended up getting the family version, even though we're not a family. There's only 2 people. But I think he said it was like $25 more, and then it's just bigger, so that's what it is. So now we're gonna try to, well, first we have to find a grocery store that's open so we can get potatoes. Then we're gonna do real homemade fries for lunch. And then I'm gonna try for dinner, because we already had the leftovers yesterday. I'm gonna try to make not sun-dried tomato, but I have mushroom risotto. And yeah, apparently because it like stirs it, so it won't be the same. It would just be like if we added a whole bunch of liquid and then stirred it, where instead of like you add half a cup at a time. But I don't know, I'll give it a try, see how it tastes. And if it's not bad, then it's a whole lot better than having to stand around the stove for an hour stirring continuously. Yeah, so that's the, but it's like the family cook thing. So it says like, ask mom to cut the potatoes and then put the fries into the Acti fry pan. Mom will pour in oil over the fries. That's okay. And so we're just hanging out, and we have, well, music playing and just Chad's photos going through. He has lots of sailing photos. Maybe there's some, every so often there's one of the dogs or one of me that pops up there. And our fire is still a little bit, I don't know what that is, floor plans. It's funny just watching all the different things he has. So Chad already plugged in all of the appliances. Oh yeah, there's so many boxes there. But I also got a popcorn machine as well. Ooh, it's a carbon fiber ring. Well, he also got me a popcorn machine. Because actually I did want one. I was making, oh, there's our last year's Christmas picture. Chad putting the tree up. We'll just look at all these photos. No. Oh, look at me. I was eating caramel popcorn with some chocolate drizzled over it. And I mean, I bought it. It was in a bag. But I was like, this would be so much easier to make. And so I really wanted to have it, and I bought popcorn, and then I realized I don't have a popcorn machine. At my mom's house we had like an air popper. So then I made it over the stove, and it was just a mess. It was my first time making popcorn on a stove. So I said, in the future, what? I said in the future I'd much rather make it an air popper, because that's so much easier, so I think I mentioned it to him. So then he got me one, yay! And yes, I love the earrings, so I should put them on, but I do like snowflakes from right now. And then tomorrow is Boxing Day. Chad has to work, unfortunately, but I don't. So I don't think I'm gonna go to the main mall in my city, because that's gonna be crazy. I went like 10 years ago and it was ridiculous. But there's like a smaller mall, which isn't as cool, Hillside Mall, but they're doing a lot of renovations, making it better, but yeah, so I think I'll go to that one just to see what there is. And also some stores like Ricky's, I know my size and all their clothes, so I wouldn't have to try it on. And then I also want to look at like the after sale or after Christmas sale items, or the Christmas items that are on sale after Christmas. Like I wanted to go into Claire's to get more Christmas earrings. They were already buy one get one 50% off, but I was like, if I wait till after Christmas, they'll probably already be 50% off. So I'm gonna wait there and then see what other kind of just Christmas things Shoppers Drug Mart had things to stock up for next year. So maybe if I get enough stuff, you'll see a post-Christmas haul or something. Yeah, so we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna see which grocery store is open so I can get some potatoes and Parmesan cheese. So that's, yeah, we're gonna have fries for lunch and probably with something else, I don't know. And risotto for dinner. Yum! And what's Chad doing? I got him a cool sleeping bag that goes down to -10 for sailing. But I also got him roof rack crossbars for his car. So he's gonna go install those. Exciting! In our beautiful Christmas tree. Oh, he's gonna right now. So I was able to find a store that's open. Thrifty's wasn't open, but I knew that because I looked ahead of time. Safeway it didn't say, but I figured Safeway always seemed to be open. But I went there, it wasn't open, and I looked at like other independent ones, nope. But luckily we have like a little grocery store that's by our house, well kind of by our house. It's on the way back at least from Safeway, and they're open, and it was packed with people because they're pretty much the only thing open. And someone even said, she's like, oh, I'm so glad you're open, nothing else is. So they must be getting a lot of business today because they're, yeah, the only thing open. So I just got potatoes so we can make fries. I also wanted to pick up, you need heavy cream, which I don't know, is that the same as whipping cream? I don't know, like unwhipped whipping cream. And then also full milk, which I don't know, oh, they didn't have that because it's a smaller store. And I'll have to look into it if whipping cream is the same as heavy cream. I don't think so, but they had whipping cream but not heavy cream. Anyways, so we're not gonna have ice cream tonight, but that's okay. There was one guy that came in to the store and he was like to the guy that was stocking shelves, and the person was like, ice cream, I need ice cream, where's ice cream? And the guy was like, well, here's the ice cream. He's like, okay, I need a vanilla, not Breyers, but your best kind. And then anyways, the guy's like, oh, well, how about this kind? And then the person was like, I don't know. And he's like, well, you want to call your girlfriend? He's like, no, it's for my mom, I don't know. And it was just, he was so pissed off, he seemed really upset. I don't know, it was really funny. He was in a hurry, so I don't know if they were like, I mean, it's only 2:30 now, so it's not that they were like sitting down to eat pumpkin pie right at this moment. Maybe they were, but he was in a rush, or maybe he just also been to like a ton of other stores and he was just so frustrated. But anyways, that made me laugh. So I have my potatoes. I was like, I figure we better start eating or making potatoes, so they take about 45 minutes, or 30 to 45 minutes, I think. 35? I don't know. So then we can still have risotto tonight. And luckily I have all the ingredients for risotto. I bought mushrooms because I figured I'd probably want something for mushrooms. And we have the rice, and yeah, we have everything else, so good. So we're gonna start making our fries and see how they are. Yeah. So we cut up all the fries, or all the potatoes, and we put it in there. I think we put too much. We're like going all over the place. Oh well. Anyways, it has about 45 minutes. It's kind of loud, but I mean, it's no louder than our noisy dishwasher, but I guess if we were like sitting down to have dinner already and wanted this, I don't know, I guess it would be kind of loud, but I don't mind. And this has to be kind of out in the open because a lot of air and heat comes from there. Well, we'll see. Apparently it's supposed to look like this. Ooh, delicious. So I'll tell you guys in 44 minutes how it turns out. So it beeped to tell me that it's done. Ooh, they are crispy. Kind of.
Are you good?
Yeah, they're okay. They're not that crispy. Maybe they should have been in a bit longer. Because are they a little bit thicker than they said?
Yeah, they're a little bit thicker.
So we put them in for about 10 more minutes more, so now they're a little bit more crispy. So we're gonna give them a try and see how we like them. So now we are on a walk, an off leash. Molly's gets to run around, and Chloe too. Tripsy is here with me. Tripsy! Molly, you're crazy! Coco! Chloe, come here! But yeah, we don't want Tripsy to run around too much. Molly, you're crazy. She's up there. We found Chloe. Zoom. Hey girls. So I'm making risotto now, trying to make it in, well, I am going to make it in the Tefal Acti fry cooker, seeing how it works. So I just had a little bit, just a tablespoon of butter. Usually I have oil anyways, and I don't know, do these look, they don't really look soft, but they're still going to, no, they're still going. And so now I'm adding my arborio rice, and they say just to do this for 2 minutes, and usually I do that anyways, on the stove. And it heats up to, I think, 338 degrees, it said. So that's just kind of going around. I mean, it doesn't mix it that well. I guess for fries it's fine, but for this, like, on the stove with a spoon, it would go better. But I guess this, I don't have to do much work. So 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of half a cup of wine, and then I'm just making my vegetable broth. Should be 3 cups. Oh, perfect, 3 cups. And then just a little bit of this. This is, yeah, vegetable broth powder. Well, just to make like how people put like beef stock or chicken stock, but obviously I'm a vegetarian, so there's got that. And this kind of melted in there. And then usually when you make risotto, you put a little bit of broth in at a time, and then you stir it, and then a little bit more, stir it and stuff. But here you just add it all and put it in for half an hour and see how it is. So yeah, I figure might as well try it the first time for everything, and if it turns out really well, then it's gonna be a whole lot less work than usual, and if it doesn't, then it's still a good rice dish. It's just not something I would make risotto again in the future. But those fries turned out pretty good. I like just like the wider cut fries. I like more wedge fries or something like that, but I know Chad likes those thin fries, and they were pretty thin. We did have to cook them an extra little bit, but that's okay. Alright, so this is going to be done soon, and I'm going to add my wine. So here it is done, and you just kind of pop this up, and then it's the handle, and you can take this out, and then you can just take this out too. It's hot though. So I checked on it after half an hour, and it was not nearly done. It was really crunchy, the rice still, but the water was all evaporated. So now I'm just adding Parmesan. So I ended up adding basically double the water. I did 3 more cups of water, and then I put it on for another 15 minutes, which it still wasn't done, so then another 15 minutes after that. So I basically did double the water and double the time. So it took an hour to cook, which was fine since I wasn't really stirring it. So now I'm just going to stir in the rest of the Parmesan. I think this would be easier if you transfer it to a different pot, because here you have to work around this middle section, but I don't want to dirty another pot. But yeah, we'll check in when it's all completely done. So here it is all finished, and let me taste it. It's still a little bit crunchy, which I don't mind. Once I reheat it in the microwave, it'll get less crunchy, like for tomorrow for leftovers. Also, I used only a tiny amount of cheese. I used 1 cup, but the kind of guideline recipe they said 2.5 cups, which is a lot. But all of my usual ones that I make on the stove, it only calls for half a cup of cheese. So yeah, it's nice and cheesy. It has a little bit of a bite to it, but I mean, I guess I could next time try doing it for an hour full, not because I had to open it. I opened it twice in between times, just checking on it, so the heat, escaped. But overall, I think it's actually really good. So Chad and I are gonna eat our dinner, and then after we're going to go and look at Christmas lights. Every Christmas, the local newspaper publishes the best of the best, light displays and full house displays and do-it-yourself display, and the best of the best. So we probably won't be able to go to all of them because they're scattered throughout the whole big city, but we're gonna go to a couple of them that are closer by, or ones that we know that are really, really good. So yeah, I'll show you all the lights after we have our dinner. Whoa, look at this one. I love the ones that have mostly lights. That's so pretty. Whoa, I like their columns too. So here there's one that the whole thing flashes to a tune. Can we roll down our window a bit?
Yeah, after I get in an accident.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh, and there's people walking around. Whoa. Oh, it's kind of quiet. I guess they don't want to annoy their neighbors.
Oh, are you waiting? No.
Oh no. I don't know if it does it to the tune.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it does. Good for goodness sake. Oh, better watch out. That's cool. Although I think it would drive me crazy if I had those flashing things. They have a star on their roof.
I could build that.
And they have Santa. We were always like, oh yeah, once we get into our house, we're gonna have this brilliant light display where it's gonna go to different tunes and stuff. But then we're like, that's a lot of electricity bills. So on to, I'll find the next one, and I have Tripsy with me. She's wrapped up in swaddling clothes like a little baby. So this was that house that I always saw when I passed on my way to my dance class. I saw it on the side streets. I was like, what? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's pretty. See, I don't mind this. Everything is in its own place. But we saw a couple other ones. Yeah, that's a bit much. Oh my god, they have things on their wall. Can you see it? Oh yeah.
It's a projector.
Yeah, but it's just projecting dots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute little moss.
It's in that little...
Oh, right, yeah. But anyways, we saw some that it's just lights all over the place, and it just looks like a mess and gives me a headache. But that one was actually really nice. Whoa, this one is all homemade statues. I think I showed this one last year. And there's a couple. That's pretty. All the little like mini little trees that look like on the ground. Huh. Crazy with traffic. But this is one of the two roads that have the best lights. Or like it's a. Well, I think there's a couple houses that don't have any lights, like this one there. But it's the overall ones that have the most lights. Oh yeah, I remember. I love that tree. That has a ton of lights though. Wow. That's amazing though. Aw, the big statues. Although I see so many of those and they're all deflated. Aw, Sesame Street, that's cute. Their kids live there. There's a gingerbread man light up thing. I almost wanted to get the dog, but then I didn't. There were two dogs. Oh my god, that gingerbread man is so cute. They had them at Home Depot? Huh. Even the gingerbread? I didn't see the gingerbread man. Oh yeah, that's true. I did not go shopping at the very beginning when all the Christmas decorations came out. It's a pretty tree. They had to go on a high ladder or whatever to get them all the way up to that top. Hey. So many colors. Trixie, what do you think of the lights? I know I love you too. Aww. What are those things? Supposed to be a little snowman or I don't know. Wow. Oh, the traffic here is crazy, and this is like a short. I don't know. Like, it's not a busy road because it just is a loop, and you can't actually get anywhere from here. So, yeah, they must not like. Well, the neighbors who don't participate must not like it around Christmas time. So now we're on Ponderosa Crescent, which is another big U road where. Most of the houses are decorated. Oh, look at that one. Oh, I like all the red and white and the reindeer. Oh, that's a lot of lights, but that's really pretty. And the blue. See, I think that's tastefully done. They have a little Christmas tree on their patio. Oh my god, look at in their garage. No, I don't need to go in, but... Wow. There's a whole bunch of stuffed animals. I watched a Christmas special where you go around, just like how those people go to 4 weddings and they judge, but it was 4 Christmas things. And one woman was obsessed with teddy bears. She had I forget what it was, but it was like over 4,000 teddy bears, all having to do with Christmas. And there was like a whole room dedicated to like angel teddy bears. And but the other people were pretty cool to see, and they rated each other. Oh, look at that one. Aww, Mickey. These are homemade decorations. Pretty. Actually, my sister had one of those, and she was selling it for cheap on like Craigslist or something. So we're back at home now. The lights were pretty fun. We didn't see all of them, but we saw kind of the ones that were near our neighborhood, and then kind of the core ones that, yeah, I thought was pretty fun. So thank you guys so much for watching how I spent my Christmas day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.